Hey everyone, I'm Isaac and welcome back to another non-review video. In 2023, a small studio called Angel released a drama thriller called Sound of Freedom, which became a surprising hit for them. Ever since then, they've been a decently prominent independent distributor specializing in both faith-based films and lower-budget dramas, including a number based on true stories. And in December, they'll be releasing their newest film, David, based on the biblical figure of the same name. And believe it or not, this is actually the third biblical animated film we've gotten this year. The first one we got was also from Angel with The King of Kings, and it honestly wasn't very good. But then we got Light of the World from a small studio called Salvation Poem Project, and it was honestly okay. Not the best thing out there, but I appreciate the effort that was put into it. And now to wrap up the year, Angel is telling one of the most famous underdog stories out there in the form of an animated musical. Although this isn't their first time doing a project related to this story, as they previously released a series called Young David, which I haven't seen. But with David, it seemed like Angel had a lot of hope in it at first. So much so that they actually wanted it to be the biggest animated film of all time, which got them laughed at their CinemaCon panel. Like, let's put into perspective how ridiculous that is. Currently, the highest grossing animated film of all time is Noja 2, which made $2.2 billion at the box office. And if they just wanted it to be the highest grossing American animated film, then it would have to beat Inside Out 2's box office total of nearly $1.7 billion. But okay, maybe they're gonna give this the kind of marketing that you'd see from Illumination to really hype this up as the next big holiday blockbuster. Oh, what's that? They've barely done jack shit to market it? Well, alright, that's definitely a considerable setback, but not the end of the world. I mean, K-pop Demon Hunters only had one trailer before it came out, and look at how big it is now. So maybe word of mouth can help it at least be a sleeper hit. Wait, you're telling me that on top of giving it Ruby Gillman levels of marketing, Angel is releasing it on the same day as Avatar: Fire and Ash, one of the most anticipated blockbusters of the entire year? Not to mention the same day as a new SpongeBob movie? Sure, Search for SquarePants is definitely gonna struggle against a juggernaut like Avatar, but unless one of them is on streaming, major animated movies almost never release on the same day, because that'll just lead to one cannibalizing the other. So yeah, already things are looking bleak for David, but why is that? How did it go from Angel's next big thing to a likely failure of biblical proportions? Honestly, I don't know. Maybe it's because the competition is really stiff, both on its release date and in the month leading up to it. Maybe it's because Angel's pay-it-forward method will at least give it some amount of money that it otherwise wouldn't have gotten. Maybe it's because they want to be as vague on the details as possible to build up even more hype like what Studio Ghibli did with The Boy and the Heron. Like I said, I don't know. And it kinda sucks, because there's evidently a lot of artistry and talent that went into making this. People put time and effort into the animation, the voice acting, the songs, and a whole host of other things. And to see their hard work fall to the wayside simply because the studio had no hope in it is pretty depressing. I mean, they could have just as easily delayed it to a time with less competition, and had they begun marketing it earlier, they could have even pushed it up a week or two so it could have more time to breathe. But for whatever reason, Angel was just that dead set on meeting that holiday quota. And that's the story of Angel's David. Who knows, maybe it'll overcome the Goliath that is Avatar and end up doing okay, but I don't have that much faith in that happening. But thanks for watching this video in the meantime. It's always fun to talk about stuff other than my regular reviews, so be sure to subscribe for more content like this. See you all later!